Anyway, everything I talk about today is real and ready. Our company is backed by science, law, and mandatory compliance. We champion the environment and safety. We benefit our climate. We provide renewable light. We prevent crashes on roads. We extend the usability of infrastructure assets, and uniquely, we use discarded glass that would otherwise be gone to landfill. I think you've heard it all today. Communities, governments, businesses all recognise we need to do something. And I think we just want to get on with it from a business perspective. Now that brings opportunity. Our business is ready to enter global markets worth billions and billions of dollars. As the former COO of Visy, I know what we did there. We became famous for making money out of sustainability, out of being authentic and creating audacious goals. In my 30 years at Visy, we created incredible environmental solutions. And in my new life, over the last 4 years, with a great team, we've built this environmentally focused business with a modest turnover today of about 20 million. Could have been more if we didn't get hit by the pandemic, but today we've got a healthy pipeline of about $100 million. We've spent about $30 million of our own money to get to this point, including R&D, acquisitions of companies that have been working on solutions for 20 years. We've got an amazing growth potential. We will grow from here, our home and base in Victoria. We do have some challenges though. The first one is simple, you don't know us, but hopefully that changes. As I said before, we spent 4 years on product and technical development. A lot of work on detail, compliance and supply chains. And our focus has been to build cash flows with early adopters and some amazing blue chip customers. We have focused on creating and implementing technologies relevant to the environment and safety today. In the last month, our branding, we've created Polar Enviro. It's an umbrella brand for the group, Smarterlite, Omni-Grip Direct, and Vivacity. It's an integrated environmental and safety business with real and ready solutions. Entities that we have bought, developed, and are about to reveal are the reasons for Polar, which embraces all of our current and future brands. This is a new journey in many ways, one where we start to present and brand these brilliant solutions under one Polar Bear. The first is the result of 18 years of research by our Chief Technology Officer, Zoran Avuka. He's developed the strongest and most persistent photoluminescent technology for infrastructure and roads, creating renewable light, non-carbon emitting. Now, this is perfect for workplace signs, exit signs, coatings, paints, fabrics, ceramics, and many more applications. The premise for this technology is quite simple. If it's worth seeing in the light, it's worth seeing in the dark when you really need to. So you can just imagine the industries that we could serve. And photoluminescence means it's a very low carbon lighting technology, creates less e-waste, and lasts longer for safety and emergency. Let me introduce you one of Polar's solutions with a few questions back. There's over 100 million exit signs already installed in Australia, needing constant replacing. That's a $40 billion installed industry. In all the buildings that you own, that you go to, you operate, if you changed all your exit signs to a renewable non-carbon emitting solution that meets all regulations, that lasts longer, typically 10 to 30 years, compared to 2 to 5 years for old technology, it means you spend less replacements, zero energy, less disruption, simpler compliance. and incredibly saving between 50 and 120 kilos of carbon per year per sign without batteries forever. So if I brought in here a 100 kilo bag of coal, you'd see how big that was. It's for one sign. How many are in your assets? You don't know. It's like going home and trying to work out how many light switches you've got. You just don't know. There'd probably be 1,000 in the MCG. In many ways, the exit sign market for us is what the LED light did to the light bulb a few years back. The light bulb is now banned. There's more to Polar Enviro. As a community, we need to do better at recycling and face the reality of landfill space becoming very scarce. No new permits will be issued. Our health system is under heavy demand, in part due to the conditions of roads. Polar Enviro's OmniGrip business presents a range of safety products for road surface treatments that uses discarded glass. For freeway entry ramps, exit ramps, roundabouts, corners, dangerous black spots, high-speed intersections, we can prevent crashes between 40 and 80% depending on the weather conditions. And that's because our surfaces provide skid resistance. Our coloured recycled glass applied to bus lanes and bike lanes, pedestrian crosses, reduce trauma and stress. That's because our surfaces provide skid resistance. A product that outlasts toxic paints, say our competitors are they paint on the road and quite slippery. So it's got a longer life, our product's got a longer life, 4-to-1, and is in line with strict road regulations. Again, it works so well because we provide skid resistance. And providing more of these solutions means that we can take glass that's otherwise destined for landfill and do something about it. This solution prevents crashes, helps the health system, the insurance industry, reduces trauma and stress that road crashes cause. Let's come back to your operating sites. The places where you have infrastructure investments, the public places that you and your families visit, your schools, stadiums, surely people would be interested in a solution that rejuvenates ageing, end-of-life concrete and pavement surfaces. With a recycled glass solution as a coating surface, we can cost-effectively avoid the need to replace and dispose of concrete pavements. The use of more recycled glass, otherwise destined for landfill, which is a problem because they're shutting landfills and there's really no natural homes for a lot of these discarded products. We can extend asset life with pavements, again putting less pressure on landfill. And the carbon emissions associated with the production of cement and end-of-life disposal is well known. To improve cities, we also have a range of smart lighting for safety under our Vivacity business. We reduce risk and injury to drivers, riders, pedestrians through the clever use of lighting technology. Smart lighting that improves safety for riders by reducing cars turning across their path. Smart lighting that makes traffic lights safer for pedestrians. We have easy to implement solutions for asset owners, whether government or private. As we've been hearing today, the time to deliver and implement more climate change and safety solutions is recognised and is overdue. And that's why I'm here. There's simple technology that will make the world a better place. I come back to you on our challenges. Change is hard. People and organisations resist, even if the reasons are irresistible. There are 537 councils around Australia. Amongst the range of key focuses, councils deal with the 3 R's, rates, rubbish and roads. Could councils do more with safety, climate change and landfill? Of course they can. And we deliver against all the 3 R's. We can all do better. Decisions in government and businesses are still avoiding the life cycle cost and benefits, especially when it comes to the environment. We can give somebody a 12-month payback and they've taken through complex analysis, bureaucracy, when some of these things is just cutting a wire and there's no power. It's as simple as that. At a state level, we should be a significant climate change and safety partner. At federal level, and for all of you in this room and the industries you represent, we're an ideal environmental partner and safety partner. We battle regulations, red tape, camouflage, and the ever real scenario that where solutions that improve climate and safety, as I said before, go into bureaucratic blunder. And they almost strangled if the adoption has an impact on existing supply chains. We need government entities to adopt solutions like ours much quicker, leading by example. This is quite simple. Wouldn't it be great if the organisations like yours adopted our environmental solutions now? This is good for your bottom line, and it's good for ESG targets. Our products are proven, and they've been implemented around the country. All the technical expertise is ours, all the R&D is ours. In Victoria, we will create significant sovereign capability and jobs. We invite you to share our journey, jointly developing markets, sharing our technology, sharing export opportunities, and a longer-term capital pathway. Everything I've talked about today is real and ready. Thank you for listening.
Great. Thanks, Gus. Yeah. Do we have time for one question?
How long do the glass surfaces last on average?
The glass surfaces last between 7 and 10 years. Paints will last 3 months, 6 months. That's that life cycle benefit thing, yeah.
Great. So once again, thank Gus, Dave and Gavin. Really fascinating presentations.
Yeah. Enjoy the bar, guys.